see that light was gonna lead me all the wrong way. No heavy petting. Ah, England. Soccer balls everywhere. Again, see? The soccer balls have something to do with it. They're in on it. But yeah, God, Steven sucks. Really. Like, why do they both tolerate his ass? I just don't understand. They both know he's cheating. And I really don't understand the mentality in general of, like, I'm going to cheat on this guy or cheat with this guy that I totally love. But he wouldn't cheat on me, though, even though he won't.
Dead bird over at the swimming pool.
That's the fourth one this morning. Did you fish it out?
Yeah. Did you get a chance to think about that pay rise?
I'm sorry, Reese. I've been
Pay rise, Jesus.
Oh, Rachel.
Sorry I'm late, Mrs. Graves. I was packing away the tennis things.
Did you check Mr. Cole's chalet again like I asked you to?
He's not back yet.
I haven't seen him either. Do you think he went into town?
Maybe. Yeah, something like
So
that.
the Dentons were booked in for a 4:30 tennis session, but they didn't show up. So I went to their chalet. You know, they always take the one near the campfire, but they weren't there either. I think maybe they went into the village for a Hoover bag and might have given Mr. Cole a lift.
What?
A Hoover bag. Why on earth would they do that?
Well, I think maybe Mrs. Denton was hoovering and the bag broke, so they had to get another one. Because there's this dust all over this chalet.
Aha! So now we are finding kind of the remains, like they had been vaporized. Photo club. It is kind of weird to me that things like that haven't been mentioned up until now. Like, why is it just now that they're shallow, or whatever the hell weird term that I'm not familiar with? Actually, I think I have heard that. I'm just not sure what it means. Anyway, I think it's like house or person, place you're staying, whatever. Anyway, the point is, like, why was that not mentioned before? That seems like a pretty big deal that these people are missing. And you go check out where they were sleeping at their house or their trailer or whatever place they might call home. It's like, man, there's dust all over the damn place. Like, maybe it's not so extreme that you're like, holy shit, like there's dust everywhere. But it's like, oh, huh, this place is dusty. That's weird. Like, you know, not something that's, again, really extreme. I don't know. I heard a radio. Oh, to the left. Man, it feels like this campground trailer park never ends. I think it's pretty large. Hello. I specifically want to find their shallow. Let's see if I can see this dust. I probably either passed it already or can't get in. Another duplicate from a little bit earlier as well.
All 5 towers are now operating together, and I've got the reception up to the red zone, but it's not enough. I'm going to try and route the signal through Tower 6 to create a singular point of reception and re-coordinate the optical array, which should, in theory, focus a signal spike on the point of origin. If I conceptualize this origin point as a 7th tower, then it makes a kind of sense. Kind of. I think we're moving so far beyond everything I understand about physics. Anyway, it's got to be worth a shot.
You're messing with forces you don't understand, science, again. And you know what happens when you do that. You summon these terrible creatures from outer space. Sometimes men who are weird duck creatures. Sometimes both. When will you learn? Probably never. Probably never. Hello, ball of light. Wish there was some way to identify these balls of light so I know like which ones to check with. You kind of stopped over here. Yep.
Well, they live nearby, don't they?
Yeah, in the village.
You don't think she's gone to look for Mr. Graves, do you?
I think Lizzie knows Robert will turn up when he's sober. He'll be all right.
Do you want me to go and look for her?
No, it's okay. Come on, I promised the kids another shot the last number, then I promised everyone a cup of tea.
You're very like her, you know. Like Lizzie.
Me? No, I'm not. First chance I get him out of here.
Interesting. This is, I think, the first time we've actively seen someone in one of those interact with the world. We've seen leftovers, like we found that joint. We found other things that they had obviously used and left behind. But this is the first time I recall that they actually interacted with the environment and we saw it happen, like, in real life, as it were. Interesting. I lost the ball again. I think it's got a huge cycle out here, apparently. There could be more than one as well. Alright. Where are you going? Yeah, I've been this way. He's probably gonna... damn it, I want to go this way. It's always going the way I don't want to go. It'd be easier just to follow it, so we know, where to check. Ah, I figured it was not open. I was gonna say, we see the luggage thing again, people packing up. But the flip side of that is, given this place and the way that they kind of described it, I do tend to think like maybe these are rental places that you come up just to kind of get away, even though they're still close to town. Well, I guess if they're from out of town, duh. But, I mean, some of it makes sense because some people specifically were talking about getting the hell out of Dodge. Hello. Over here? Or were you indicating this house? Whatever it is. Sorry, I was listening. I thought I heard a radio. Alright. Let's go this way. Okay, nope. Ah, God, my eyes. I mean, the other part of that is maybe the moving balls of light are actually Kate trying to show us things. I don't think so, though. I do see that ball of light over there, by the way. Wow, private property. Keep out.
Hello, Catherine.
It's Kate.
Uh-oh.
Elizabeth?
Lizzie.
I've heard a lot about you.
It's good. You know, you and him, it's not difficult or anything.
Should it be?
I'm sorry?
You said it wasn't difficult. I don't see why it would be difficult. You and Stephen were together a long time ago. He moved away. Certainly isn't difficult for me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you or...
No, I'm not offended. Listen, Elizabeth.
Lizzie, please.
Lizzie. Right. You seem like an okay type of person. And I'm not trying to be rude, I promise. But let's try and be realistic here, huh? Let's, try and do our best. It's a British thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. I suppose it is. We'll do our best then.
Okay, Kate, you're kind of a bitch. Everybody's an asshole. That's what they need to rename this town to. Everybody's an asshole. Ah, she was checking something with the... Is this another tower? Well, there's no tower, part of the tower there, so I wouldn't think so. Yeah, this is definitely Lizzie's section, not section. But, I mean, I guess I could kind of understand her being that way, because, again, time frame, it's hard to tell what happened when. But it could have been the point where, like, she knew something, like, there was stuff going on, and she knew it. Don't be locked, you son of a bitch. Where she knew stuff was going on. And then Lizzie's all like, ah, ha, ha, yeah, I'm totally cool with you being with him because he's my ex, and I'm definitely not having sex with him in the trailer back there. Oh, no, no, no. That's would be wrong and immoral. But then Kate knew that he'd been fucking around and didn't really appreciate too much Lizzie being like, can we be sisters? And she's like, nah, you can fuck right off. Which, you know, if that's the case, then I can understand her being a butthole to her. In that case, fair enough. I think she deserved being a butthole too. I thought maybe the other side was the opening. It's not even making a little chink-a-chink sound. But, oof, boy. You just smell the tension on that one. But yeah, I have a feeling just the way that Kate was talking that this was after she knew that there was some not Jesus sanctioned funny business going on. Oh, now you open. Huh? One of these things, like where you ride on top of the... Damn it. Can I ride this? Everybody's gone to the Rapture. Why can't I ride with that? Technically, property isn't even a thing anymore. I'm the last human being. If I'm even a human being in the first place. I might not be. Maybe I'm some kind of alien. Maybe I'm the thing that beamed down. Maybe I'm the alien who caused all this in the first damn place.
She's done the runner.
Don't say that, Reese. She wouldn't do that. Would she? What about Dylan?
She's not exactly jumped at the chance of looking after him, has she? She just left you to it. She's not coming back.
And let her go. She's always thinking of everyone else. There must be something important she needs to do.
It looks like you're in charge now.
So I guess this means we're not leaving, are we?
Spain can wait. Listen, you get back in there, and you make this the best bloody Peter Pan ever performed in England. And I'm gonna go and get your mum and dad.
Promise me you'll come back.
I promise.
Oh, is Rachel like the young girl that he's been banging? That he must work with her? I like how they're already like, well, she's gone. We have to take over the place. It's like, I don't think that's how that works. Maybe in medieval times, British people. But yeah, she probably has a will, and you probably have to give her enough time to come back. You don't just go, well, she's been gone for 12 whole hours. Looks like we're in charge. Which then at the end, it did sound kind of like... It did kind of sound like they were talking more about the Peter Pan thing than the actual campsite. Because obviously Lizzie owns the campsite. I'll just leave them out there. Who cares, right? It's not your property. Thought you were better than this, British people. Americans most certainly are not better than that. They would absolutely leave that shit out there. Possibly on fire. I heard another radio. I heard like kids screaming or something. Open door. 1 second. That was 5 long beeps. The other ones that I've been paying attention to are 2 beeps. I don't think that's just a random thing. I think that's intentional.
Oh God, Stephen. What's happening to me?
Shit. A short one. Damn it. It's gotten quiet. It stopped raining. Now, obviously, the reflections that we see or the events that we happen to see, those are static, right? They will always, no matter what order we uncover them in, they're always going to play out the same, right? The radio messages, I definitely, and again, I know I'm kind of saying stuff that's probably pretty obvious to everyone, but hey, this is the tennis player, people. These ones that were missing? Damn, I want to go inside and see if there was like ash all over the place. But that was pretty obvious, but the radio messages seem to be sequential. Like, those seem to be progressing. And they both got burned in the face, I noticed. Well, maybe more than that, but they both specifically mentioned getting burns on their face. Damn it, like, I swear, like, it feels like I don't make any progress in this area. It feels like it's... Oh, no. Okay, alright, I see where we're at. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, I'm going to... I feel like there's going to be a lot of backtracking here, so I'm going to... It's starting to rain again, son of a bitch. I feel like we're going to backtrack, so I'm going to work my way to the next thing, and I'll see you there.
Please remain calm and indoors.
Alright, found some more stuff with this trail.
I saw you. Mrs. Graves?
I can hardly look her in the eyes. Are you sure we got enough money?
Yeah. Once we're in France, we can start working anyway.
My dad will bloody skin you.
We'll be in Spain and married by the time your dad knows we've gone.
Oh, how cute. The question is, how old is he? Like, if he's... I mean, I'm guessing from the sound of it, he's probably not... Probably not that old. He's probably, like really early 20s, something along those lines. But... old enough that her dad would not want her dating him. And especially since they're like, oh, let's run away and get married. That never becomes a... total cluster. Damn it. I hate this feeling of missing stuff. Like, this game's bad about it because it's so open. Which, normally open world is great. But in a game like this, where there's specific clues and locations you have to go to, it's like, oh, I just know I'm going to miss stuff. In worst case, again, I can just start like going back and checking them like off camera. Actually, you know what? I bet this has probably brought me back somewhere I've been before. I mean, this is obviously the... I was going to call it a trailer park. It's not, but I'm going to call it that. Because I like the idea of a British trailer park, if I'm honest. Alright, so I feel like we've probably just about done everything up here. What I really want to do is find... That was the hole, right? Yeah. I want to find the ball of light. Yeah, because there's the laundry. Alright. Yeah, let me find that ball of light. And we will go from there.